It's great to be with you, Hannah. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm going to tell you something. Ever since I've watched this movie, I've played Benny's Dispatch every day since.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. I am obsessed with that song. You did this to me.
Wow. Well, thank you. It's actually one of my favorite songs too. And it wasn't originally gonna be in, but John, like we kind of like finessed it in there somehow, and like the powers that be were okay with what we did with it. But and so yeah, I'm really excited. And we did the soundtrack. So now you'll get to hear
Yeah.
my version, and of course Chris Jackson's legendary version will always be there.
Well, yeah, because that's the thing I've been having to listen to until, WB gave us the soundtrack. But I think what I love about it, and I think this is something that musical kind of theater songs do so well, is deliver the emotion. Now, this might be out of left field, but I didn't think there was a more romantic line until I heard anytime Nina. For me, the way you delivered that, and Chris, it was like, oh my God. It's
Thank you.
literally the most romantic line ever.
That's hilarious. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you're making me blush. You can't tell because I'm black, but yes, thank you.
No, but I think this is what I'm going to get the point on.
Yeah.
Obviously asking you to sing it to me, but you don't have to. You can say Hannah if you want instead.
Oh no, these vocal cords ain't quite there. You would be like, I never want to hear that line again.
But I think there's something in the way, and I think when I spoke to John and Kiara as to how words are not enough. There's the music, there's everything to it, and so I suppose you doing this role, having to how did that vocal training go? Having to train your voice to be able to deliver that sentiment.
I think it's just a great question because I think um part of this is like living up to the words and living up to and earning the right to sing, earning the right to dance, earning the right to for these characters to live out their dreams in full technicolor. And I think that like for me, I was initially like scared because I didn't want to I didn't call myself a singer. And everybody on now would be like, Corey, shut up, like he's a singer, but at the beginning it was just really challenging. And so but I'm just honored that I got the opportunity to kind of step into it because that's right, like these words sort of require something more of you. Musicals do in general, but specifically these characters. And so it was just kind of paying homage to that and the color and the timbre of it. It was a lot of fine tuning in the studio, but also live on set. You got to sing, but you also got to act the story and let people believe it. So
And we mentioned Christopher Jackson, who pops up, which I love to see.
right.
That was just the most joke scenes. I was like, this is exactly how I wanted it. How did you meet up with him? Do you spend time with him?
I know I've known Chris, so we knew each other before this, but we didn't talk about it at all, which was actually was a sort of a gift because they let us all kind of just do our thing and bring my character. I got to bring Benny to life. I remember seeing Chris do this on Broadway. It was the first musical I'd ever seen on Broadway. And I remember seeing him and just being in awe of that. And so, of course, that stuck with me for years and years and years. The reason I wanted to do it. But he gave me the space and liberty to kind of create my own Benny.
And I feel like we haven't got much time, but it'd be a miss if I didn't talk about the other stage adaptation that's coming out this year, the tragedy of Macbeth. You're playing Macduff against Denzel. Okay, in a Coen movie with Frances McDormand. Oh my God, I can't. Tell me about that. Like, what can we expect?
Well, I actually got to take a look at it, and I still don't have the words to describe it, so I won't. That will be is I will talk about. I mean, the experience of making that film with Denzel, with Fran, with Joel, with the incredible rest of the cast, Moses Ingram and Catherine Hunt, like just legends. And I got to sit there and witness that and be in rehearsals with them and laugh and fail and fall and make crazy mistakes and be okay and watch them in process. And I think process is just an important part of everything we do. It's an important part of In the Heights. It was an important part of, you know, that time to before a film to get it right. And yeah, I cannot wait for people to see that movie. This movie, it's a lot different. this movie is on a different level. It's bringing the joy, it's bringing the love, it's bringing the hope and community. Macbeth is bringing something else.
Hey, look, they can just watch that and then listen to Benny's Dispatch, and then it'll be fine.
After it, yeah, there you go.
Corey, thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, Hannah. Thank you.
Thank you.